Hi guys, my name is Johnny and today I'm going to talk about Pancake Swap, and I'm going to talk about why I think Pancake Swap is going to do pretty well, and also how you can also participate in making 72% APY as of today. And before I get started, nothing I say here is financial advice. It's for informational and educational purposes only, and with that, let's get started. So I came across Pancake Swap a while ago, and what I thought was really interesting was I've seen in their staking pool that they have where you can typically stake tokens and then you kind of earn tokens and you kind of help with funding their other programs by doing this, and they award you with this APY. And typically something with a high API like this is typically on the riskier side of things, and so I wanted to kind of like take a look into this. And so what was also really interesting too is that typically when you're staking, you would have to go in to redeem or harvest your tokens or whatever tokens they pay you out in. But what's really interesting about this one, they have an auto cake feature or auto restaking feature, which is kind of cool because you're actually redeeming the tokens and then you're earning money on that full balance. And so you don't have to go in there to do anything. And so I thought that was really interesting, and they actually pay you a little bit more. So before I got into that, I wanted to get an idea of what Pancake Swap is up to. So I've used them lightly before, and they pretty much are an exchange for Binance-based coins or tokens. So when I looked into it, and I kind of did some research into it, and I looked into their documentation, they have tons of things coming out. You know, they do have like their pools, of course. They have the lottery. They have this prediction, which is kind of just gambling. They have an NFT market that they're releasing. They have an IFO. There's lots of things that's actually going on with Pancake, and I believe that they're going to be here for the long term. So another thing that I thought was really interesting with Pancake Swap was when I took a look over at DeFi Llama, and here with DeFi Llama, they kind of give you a ranking of all the different protocols that are out there. And then if you look down, Pancake Swap is down here, and it's pretty much the top one for Binance. I thought that was really interesting, and sure, there's all those other guys up there, and of course, you know, we know that Ethereum is way up there, and we can get into Matic and all these and Avalanche another time. But in terms of Binance, they are doing tons of volume. They have a pretty solid market cap. And another interesting thing too is when you look at all of the value that's locked in all the chains across the board now. So back then it was Ethereum. Ethereum had 94% value locked. Literally in about a year's time, this whole world has exploded with tons of alternatives. So we can fast forward to today. Binance, as of right now, has about 7.8% of the market. Pancake Swap is going to be here for the long run, for sure. And also I'm looking at their price. They're finding a pretty decent support here around the $18, $19 mark. Probably going to be looking for the next catalyst. And so whatever that may be, and this goes back to my other point in participating in this stake pool is, does it make sense, right? And so as you're staking your cake, they will pay you in cake. And so the idea is that as they pay you out in these cakes, that the price of your cake will also appreciate over time. And so that way you can really start earning passive income with this. So now I'm going to walk you through on how to actually set up and stake your first pieces of cake so you can start earning some of these rewards. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to get a MetaMask wallet. And so you can Google this, you can download it, add it to your Chrome, and then once you have your wallet set up, you'll see this here. And what you're going to want to do is that it's native on the Ethereum network. Now you don't want to interact on the Ethereum network because it works on the Binance Smart Chain. And what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add that on here. So you're going to go out here, out to your settings, scroll down to your networks, hit add network, and then you're going to enter these values in. So I'm going to put a link to Binance's site so that way you can find this and refer to that as well. And so this is the mainnet that you want to add. Now, once you have that, you can now go over to your MetaMask wallet, change your network out to Smart Chain, and then this account will show up. And then you will have BNB. It is the native token that's on the Binance Smart Chain. Next thing that you're going to want to do is you're going to want to find a central exchange where you can buy some BNB and preferably some cake at the same time, so you don't have to do any conversion. And the reason why you both need BNB and cake is because BNB is what you'll be using to pay gas fees with. And so you're gonna make sure you have a little bit of that in there. And so I already have some BNB in my account. So this is going to be the same process that you have for cake. And so what I did was I used crypto.com, and they're pretty easy to use. And I also include a link of referral where you'll get some rewards and I'll get some rewards if you use my referral code. Now, buy 2 cakes or 2 pieces of cake, and then I went ahead and then I transferred that over to my wallet. So once that's going through, what you want to do is you then want to make sure cake shows up in your wallet. So now you're probably not going to see it if you've set this up for the first time. And so what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to add that token. And so it doesn't have like a search feature, so you're going to have to find that on your own. So what you can do is you can go to bscscan.com, you can type in cake, and you'll see it up here. It has a little check mark, it's verified. Right here, it's verified. And then you're going to copy the contract. That's the asset contract. And then you're going to import token, paste that in there, and it should show up as cake. Add a custom token, and my 1.99 cake is here. So I'm going to hit import. And so I have both BNB and cake. So now I'm actually ready to interact on the Pancake Swap website and stake my coins. And so I'm going to head over to the pools. I'm going to connect my wallet. I'm going to hit MetaMask, pick the right account. I'm going to connect to it. Boom. And I already have some cake in here. And so I'm going to just go ahead and add some more to it. So I'm going to go down to details, and then I'm going to add, and then I'm just going to add all of it. And then I'm going to, and it has a nice little calculator for you if you want to mess with that, but I'm not going to. So I'm going to max out, hit confirm. And once you hit confirm, it's going to ask you to pay some gas fees. And it's really, really small. It's small compared to Ethereum, so it's not as painful. And you're going to hit confirm. And once that's happening, it'll take a few moments, but once it's confirmed, it'll let you know. Now, while it's doing that, I do want to talk about a few things. What's really neat and some of the drawbacks of this is that if you do withdraw your stake in under 3 days, there is a penalty of 0.1%. Now, I would just recommend leaving it in there and not even bothering with it. But after that, you can withdraw it. So the other thing too is that it's also confirmed, but the other thing too is what's really interesting, and I really think this is the auto cake bounty up here, and I think this is what's really happening. I think what's really cool about that is that it says here, this bounty is given as a reward for providing a service to other users. So you actually have someone that actually has a wallet here that can actually claim this. And so whenever you claim this bounty, you're activating the AutoCake Pool's compounding function for everyone that's staking into it. So it's really neat. So as I'm talking, what you're going to see is you're going to see this go up every couple of seconds, and whoever clicks claim will get some cake in exchange for helping everyone else stake their coin. So here it is, it's like 10 cents, and I can claim it if I want. The only downside of it is that it costs me BNB, and so if it's too low, I'm gonna lose out on some money. I'll pay more in gas fees than the cake that I'm taking in. So I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hit reject, and then I'm going to have someone else worry about that. If you have any comments or questions, please put that below, and I hope that this video has helped you, and I'll see you guys next time.